Well, new video has emerged this morning of the killing of humanitarian workers in Gaza that contradicts the Israeli military's version of the strike on an aid convoy. The footage, obtained by the New York Times and verified by Sky News, was discovered on the mobile phone of a paramedic who was found along with 14 other people in a mass grave. It shows that the ambulances and fire truck that they were travelling in were clearly marked and had their emergency lights on when Israeli troops hit them with gunfire. Well, Israel originally said the vehicles were advancing suspiciously without headlights or emergency signals. Well, our Middle East correspondent Alistair Bunkle joins us now live from Jerusalem. So, Alistair, has there been a change in what the Israelis have said about what happened here?
We are still awaiting a statement from the Israeli military. I understand one is being worked on now and will be issued later today. But the video obtained by the New York Times, part of which you just saw, was taken from the body of one of those medics killed and was filmed on his mobile phone. Now, this incident happened shortly before dawn on the 23rd of March. A convoy of Palestinian Red Crescent ambulances and one fire truck was travelling on a road just north of the town of Rafah, which is in the south of the Gaza Strip, and they were going to look for colleagues of theirs that had gone missing. And they see a car that had diverted on the side of the road. They then pull over too, and contact was lost with them shortly before 7 o'clock that morning. It was 5 days before their bodies could be recovered, and they were found buried under the sand in a mass grave. Now, the Israeli military initially said in a very confident statement that they did not, in their words, randomly attack these vehicles, and they blamed the vehicles for not having coordinated their movements with the IDF, saying that it was an operational zone. Investigations by our own data and forensics team suggest that it was not an operational zone at that moment, and actually evacuation orders for that area were only issued an hour after last contact was heard with the Red Crescent vehicles. The IDF also, and this is the crucial bit in relation to this video, said that those ambulances were travelling without their lights on and without any sign of them being emergency vehicles, and so therefore they were suspicious. But the video obtained by the New York Times very clearly shows that those ambulances had their emergency lights flashing, and the clip we're going to show you next is the moment that they pulled to the side of the road. And I should warn you, it is also the moment when the Israeli military opened fire on those paramedics, and you hear one of them reciting the Shahada, the Muslim prayer of death, effectively, saying, "Forgive me, mother, this was the path I chose to help people." Well, this video was shown to the United Nations Security Council yesterday, we understand, and was passed to the New York Times by an unnamed diplomat. The New York Times have obviously done their own verification on it, but so have we, and we've used satellite imagery and aftermath footage as well in order to establish the veracity of that video. As I say, we are now awaiting a statement from the Israeli military to hear what the updated version of events they have to say is.
OK, Ali, for now, in Jerusalem, thank you for that update.